I know it was posted at that 4:30 that I was going, but I also know it's a weird time for people with who work and stuff full time, so I'm gonna wait a second and see if anybody hops on. If you're watching the replay, comment #replay, and I'm gonna wait just about a minute and see if anybody hops on. How's everybody doing? It's nice out today. Hello. Okay, we got some people. Everybody having a good Tuesday? It is Tuesday, right? I had to double check that I was at 4:30 right before I hit the live button, just because, I mean, I'm normally pretty good about those things, but my mind has been like all over the place, so I wanted to make sure I wasn't showing up either too early or what was going on. So there are some people. I'm gonna wait just a little bit. You guys made it to week 9. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. That's awesome. I know I'm proud of you. All of your leaders are proud of you. This is definitely something to be proud of, to brag about. So don't for a single second think that this is nothing. Your hard work does not go unnoticed. You would not be here this far if that was not the case. So I'm gonna wait maybe just a tiny bit longer. I just got done working my full-time job, and the last 2 days have honestly felt like it's been an entire month. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's gonna be a rough go around from here until the end of the year, so that's for sure. So if you see me and if you know me and I'm a hot mess, that's partially the reason, and it's busy season, which it's always good to be busy. Okay, so I'm gonna just start again. If you watch the replay, comment #replay, and yeah. So my name is Mariah Torres. I am Star Director for Fearless Sensations. I've been with Scentsy. It will be 3 years this coming February. Sorry, I have a text up here. I'm just gonna swipe that away so I don't get sidetracked. I have graduated from this program 2 times now. So the first time it was offered, I promoted to director. Actually, I triple promoted. So I started the program as a lead consultant, went to star consultant, superstar consultant, and then promoted to director in this program. I had my first gen director promote last year in this program, and now I have a star director and I have 4 other directors underneath me. So this program is amazing. Stacy is awesome for doing this for us. It helps all of us grow so much and learn all of the things from her and all the other leaders that are taking part of this. So you guys should be super, super appreciative that we have Stacy to do these things. So I'm not going to take up too much of your time just because I know there's not a ton, but a lot more than usual people talking this week. And I don't want to, repeat things that they're going to say, but I'm just going to tell you what's important to me. And I have notes and I'm going to try and stick to these notes, but I sometimes get sidetracked. If anybody has any questions, just let me know and I will do my best to answer them. If not, if I don't answer them in the live, I will come back and comment and reply to your question and make sure you get an answer. So, first and foremost, it is so important to be consistent with your business and with your team. I know we're talking about leadership today, but it's important for leadership to be consistent because if you don't show up for your business and for your team, how do you expect your team to do the same? And I know you guys know that. You wouldn't be here in week 9 if that wasn't the case, but you have to show up for your team. You have to be there. And I'm not talking be there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because that's not realistic. You can't do that. But you have to be consistent. You have to be there for your team to be a good leader. It's important to lead by example. Again, to kind of piggyback off of the being consistent, you can't ask your team or expect your team to have high PRV or get paid a title or recruit people if you're not also doing that. And again, you guys wouldn't be here if you didn't know that already. That's just super important. You don't want to look like you are piggybacking off of your team to hit your team numbers. You have to lead by example and you have to be doing the same things that you're asking them to do, if not even more so. It's okay if you're not always number 1 in PRV on your team, but try to lead by example and be up there at least. Because if you're asking them to do that, it doesn't look completely fair if you're also not doing it. So as far as leading, you need to do behavior and actions that can get repeated now while you have a team of 5 or 10. That can also be repeated when you have a team of 500 or 1,000 or 5,000. You can't create habits right now that can't be easily repeated down the road when your team size has just grown intensely. So that is just important to create your habits now and keep those in effect all the way through. Then you already have those habits created in place, you have your systems, and you don't have to change anything. So what's super, super important is what gets recognized, gets repeated, what gets recognized, gets rewarded, gets repeated. I am so huge on doing social media, shout outs, happy mail, that sort of thing. And I'm not saying I'm spending much at all, but I think it's so important. Part of what I love about Scentsy is the recognition. We have recognition from our leaders. We have recognition from the actual company itself. That's awesome that we have that, and it creates such like a sense of belonging, kind of. So that is what's important to me, and I make sure that I do that as well for everybody. For me as a leader, I think it is super important to do the recognition, because then people feel like they're doing the right thing and will keep doing that, if that makes any sense. To kind of go off of that, I value my team culture. He's downstairs, Lindsay. He's a wild man. He's been screaming at the top of his lungs. Like, I feel my eardrums bursting. Like, I don't even know. He's just screaming until he gets picked up. Like, high-pitched screaming. It's really fun. Now that I just got sidetracked. I value my team culture so, so much. I want to keep my team page positive and uplifting and all of the things, because that's what's important to me. And that's what I feel like creates a sense of belonging and a sense of family for everybody, that makes people want to stay. Because you don't want people to come in and feel like anything's cliquey. I mean, nobody liked that in high school. If you did, then I guess you just didn't experience it, but nobody wants that. Everybody wants to have a sense of belonging and a sense of friendship, a sense of family. And that is what is super, super, out of everything I just said, that is the most important to me as a leader. So I try to create that great culture. I try to recognize people. Again, it's not something that you can do when you have a team of 500. You can't recognize every single person in your downline, but I hope when you get to 500, you have other directors underneath you, and those directors, you will take care of your team, and you will have coached them to take care of their team for recognition, to kind of split that up instead of doing your whole group of 5,000 consultants. I just had another thought that I was going to say, and I already forgot it. So this is why I can't turn the comments on, because I get super sidetracked. That is just my tidbits of being a leader and what's important to me. So if anybody has any questions, I will answer them. I told you I was going to be short and sweet on this. I know we're all crazy busy, especially this time of year, and there's multiple of us speaking. So if anybody wants to leave any questions in the comments, I'll answer them. And I hope everybody has a good evening. If nobody's going to ask anything. If I forgot anything, I'll just add it in the comments as well. We got sidetracked. Thanks, Lindsay. Bye, guys.